This year is Blackburn Museum Art Gallery's 150th birthday, and what we thought we would do is we would celebrate with people who share our birthday, June the 11th, by making a film all about their memories and also their hopes for the future of the museum.
My name's Dawn and I was born in 1961.
My name's Shoaib Khan and I was born in Blackburn many years ago.
My name is Tasneem Ahmed and I was born in 1986.
My name is Elizabeth. I'm 49 and I'll be 50 this 11th of June.
I'm Councillor Jim Shorrock. My civil partner is Mike Joyce. Mike was born on the 11th of June 1970.
My name is Jackie and this is Oliver and he was born 2018. Yeah.
My name is Hafsa and I was born in 1995.
My name is Sophie, this is Faye, and she was born on the 11th of June 2023.
My name's Catherine Pilkington. I was born on June the 11th, 1969, and I was born 10 minutes after my twin sister Jo.
I'm Joanne Byrne. I was born in 1969 on the 11th of June. A nice summer baby.
My name's Julie Popham and I was born in 1949. Well, actually, I'll be half the age of the museum, which I thought it's quite unique.
It's older than you, that, isn't it? Yeah?
It's older than a grandpa.
Yeah, it's older than grandpa, yeah.
I didn't know that I shared the same birthday as with the museum, but I feel special.
It's always special having a birthday being a twin because you always have a double celebration. But I guess now that we're sharing it, with the museum as well, it's like a triple celebration.
You look from the outside, it doesn't look that big, but as soon as you come inside, it's like a TARDIS. There's so many little nooks and crannies and rooms, that you can view.
My earliest memory, I think, is being picked up by my great-grandmother. I went to St Anne's School and she used to walk us up to the museum very regularly. I think for me, the exhibits were the iridescent beetles, without a doubt. I'd never seen colours like that and they came from all the way around the world. The birds, because I always wanted to see the birds, and I suppose, like a lot of people, the mummy.
The thing of seeing the mummy, when you're a little kid, is just like, this is a real thing. It's not just something you see on Scooby-Doo on the cartoons.
I can remember my dad ribbing us at night, saying that when the museum was closed, that she came alive and she was the guardian of the museum. So I do remember that really vividly.
It was fascinating, to learn about Egypt being sat in your own sort of town, It finally, when I did end up going to Egypt myself and I saw that and I'm like, wow, I saw this as a child. So, it was good to link it together.
It's hard to believe that this room that we're in now was the children's library, because to me it was a much, much bigger room. So I used to love coming and choosing a book to take home.
When my children were much younger, I used to take them to Blackburn Museum every time there was a school holiday. My daughter used to like to write little notes about what she saw there, and then she could, tell a story when she went back to school.
We thought it was the biggest building in the whole of Blackburn when we came. When you're about 8 years old, 9 years old, you come and you think it's the biggest building in the whole of the town. In terms of Blackburn itself, it's undergone a lot of changes in the last 20, 30 years, but certain buildings like the museum always remain. So you can't really imagine anything else being here apart from a museum.
Apart from all the exhibitions and stuff, during the summer there used to be clay making workshops and things like that. And I really used to enjoy those workshops as well. The museum is really important to me because as soon as I step in, it's like I've stepped back into time. And the grand staircase, I love that staircase. It really talks to my imagination. I love that when I'm looking at the staircase, I'm swishing down in a big fancy Victorian dress.
My favourite bit is the animals and upstairs.
With the paintings.
With the paintings.
Probably the one that stands out for me the most was coming in the first time with her when she was just 2 or 3 weeks old. It was a very hot day and we were looking for some shelter so that I could feed her, and we managed to find a nice little cool corner of the museum to bring her into, so I think I'll always remember that little moment with her, yeah.
I remember there being long, I suppose they're called museum cabinets now, aren't they? Cabinets with books open, with pages on. And sometimes you wanted to reach in and try and turn a page because you wanted to know what's on the next page.
Mark and I came to the museum to watch Nick Hayward in concert. It was an acoustic session and it was an absolutely fantastic night. I think Mark's favourites are the insect displays within the museum. and of course the weaving history that's exhibited throughout the museum. That brings back memories of his grandparents who worked in the cotton industry within the borough.
I've had a lifelong interest in going to museums, and I'm sure that was sparked by going to the museum in Blackburn. I think that's probably the first museum I ever went to. I live in Spain now, so often when we travel, we go to museums in different Spanish towns as well to find out the history of the place where we're visiting or where we live.
It's an exciting year, not just because it's our birthday, but also because we've had some refurbishment. We're going to be reopening one of our galleries as well. People might remember the museum's changed quite a lot in its time, so it was also the library, so it's also their 150th as well as ours.
I just hope that it can keep going for the next 150 years, you know, and so that other young school children can enjoy what I enjoyed when I was a school child.
I hope it keeps drawing children and future generations, that it keeps evolving, that there's new things to offer, that it strives to promote Blackburn itself. I'd forgotten how rich history Blackburn's got.
I just wish that Blackburn Museum continues, and when it has its 200th birthday, well, I don't know, maybe there's a cure for aging, maybe I'll still be here and you can interview me again.
I would just be thankful for the museum to be part of, you know, our hometown for all these years, and, you know, giving us that culture and insight that we wouldn't maybe necessarily have had, being able to see all these special things if we didn't have the museum. So it's just a big thank you for being there for us for all these years.